Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and welcome to the Now, the spiritual news show for the week starting Monday the 10th of September 2012. So we'll start off with the angel guide reading this week. So the angel guides are saying that this is a week of understanding, so things are going to come up for a lot of us which are going to really shine a light on the reason behind why things have happened in our lives. And so this is a big week of aha moments for us. If you find that these aren't coming naturally, these understandings, then this can be something to intend to happen. So if you set your intention that you get a firmer and clearer understanding of why things are happening, why things have happened in your life, then that'll come to you. A great reason for getting a psychic reading as well. I give a few different readings which explain these things, and so there's the medical intuitive readings in which you tell me your symptoms, physical symptoms, and I will tell you the emotional, spiritual reasons behind why you've got those physical symptoms and how to clear them, how to release those things. There's the soul journey reading, which goes into why you incarnated in this lifetime, why you incarnated around the people that you did, how past lives are relevant to that, and what you came to achieve in this lifetime. And these can really set you free, these readings. That's a one in a lifetime kind of a reading. Also just the normal readings, the angel guide readings, can give you reasons and an understanding of what you're going through at the moment. So it's a great week for doing that, just because the energies of this week are really helping us to get a clear understanding so that we can really let it go. Because we're talking about releasing things from our consciousness and from our focus. So our conscious focus, our thoughts, our beliefs. And it's much easier to do that when you have an understanding of the benefits of the positive reasons that you actually created these things in your life in the first place. And there's always benefits. There's always a positive reason for that. This week is also about changing our energy toward what we have in our lives, especially in our past, to feel gratitude for it rather than to feel that we're a victim of our circumstances. And so this kind of follows on from the understanding, is that instead of feeling like a victim or feeling that things have gone wrong in your life, when you gain this understanding, this deep understanding of why, then it's much easier to release it and actually feel the gratitude for having those experiences. So from the worst things, or the things that feel the worst within your life, actually become the greatest gifts from that. And so you will have noticed that the people that have achieved the most in the world are the people that have had the biggest challenges, and the people that have had the biggest challenges are the most inspirational. And that's because you set yourself up, your higher self sets yourself up with the challenges that you need in order to grow. And the more challenges you have, the more you can grow from that. So the depth of your challenges, the lows, are the prediction of the highs that you can have in your life. And so it's really good to feel grateful for these challenges that we have, but that emotion isn't available to you until you've got a clear understanding of the why, so that you can release that emotional charge that comes with it, that negative emotional energy that comes with feeling a victim or feeling like things have gone wrong in some way. And this is all leading us to being able to feel fulfilled. And so we are releasing at the moment those things that are stopping us from having the life of our dreams, from doing the things that will make us feel most fulfilled. So it's really giving of our spirit that fulfills us, giving of that thing that is deep within our heart that we want to share with the world. That's what gives us that feeling of fulfillment. And we don't allow ourselves to do that while we're holding on to things from the past, while we're holding on to negative emotions. And so this is why these steps, these release steps, are in our path right now. And so it's all leading to having a more fulfilled life. And so that's a focus that you can have as well, to lead you forward, is that everything that you're dealing with at the moment is to lead you to living a fulfilled life, a more fulfilled life. And so have that as your intention, to have a fulfilled life, and it will bring these things up. It will bring whatever needs to be released up for you. So going on to Ascension news, we've had a bit more earthquake activity and solar flare activity, which is moving us, it's kind of blasting us with feminine energy, masculine energy, unbalancing us, and in these imbalances it shows up our issues. It shows up what needs to be healed. So just as when you're feeling tired, you're more likely to be triggered by a lot of things, and so it shows up the issues, it shows up what needs releasing. Same when we're imbalanced as well, when we're being blasted by these energies that are going on at the moment. So it's really a good thing that it's being shown, but it's also good to find our balance as well as much as we can, because when we're feeling balanced, that's when we can really release these things. We can deal with these things and release these things. And so a balancing kind of healing, any kind of relaxation techniques, meditation will help you to find that balance, and going within, that's what's really called for at the moment. Also this week we're asked to release any beliefs about our physical symptoms, about illnesses, about disease, and so that we stop creating them from our focus, from our conscious focus, because although our physical symptoms are a communication from our body about emotional and spiritual issues, when we start labeling our diseases or illnesses and coming up with physical reasons for it, or lengths of time that it will take to get rid of it, or specific physical methods to be able to get rid of it, we're actually just continuing those symptoms going just with those beliefs. And so it's much better not to put labels on our symptoms, not to think of the physical causes behind them, but to deal with the emotional or spiritual causes, and then just let it go, because these things can be released very quickly if we let it go. Our body is self-healing. It communicates what is going on inside of us, because our body is a projection of our energy. Okay, so our body isn't apart from ourselves and communicating with us like a spirit or an angel guide, but it's actually our projection, the projection of our energy, and so that's why these things show up. So when you've released something, when you've released an emotional issue, when you've released a spiritual issue, then it won't show up in the body anymore instantly. So there's no need to believe in these physical reasons behind the illnesses in the first place, or the symptoms, nor the physical, what you might think you need to physically do to release them, because it's not physical. Physical body is just a projection. Also about pain. Some information about pain this week has come through. So pain is an emotional reaction to the symptoms that you're feeling, okay? And so the symptoms that you're feeling are a projection of the emotional, of what's going on in your emotional state or your spiritual state, and pain is how you're emotionally reacting to that. So when you emotionally react to something going wrong, or something that you're perceiving as going wrong in your life, then this is when you feel pain, either emotional pain or physical pain. And so at the moment they're talking about physical pain. This is what physical pain is. It's an emotional reaction. And so in order to help with pain, and I have a guided meditation, instant download guided meditation on behealing.com that can help you with this. But to help with the pain, you can focus on your breath. So you can feel your breath as it's coming in through your nose and down through your throat and into your lungs. And as you feel that, imagine that it's going to where you're feeling the pain in your body. So it goes from outside of you, in through your nose, you can feel it going down your throat, into your lungs, and then to the area of the body that you're feeling pain. Now what this does is, the breath is what ties the physical body with the spiritual. And so the breath is that link between the physical and the spiritual. And so what it's doing is it's putting your spiritual energy to that area, kind of shining a light on it. It's the same way as asking for release, or asking for something to be released from our lives, asking for help. And so, but what it does too is it helps to relax that area and stop that emotional reaction from happening. And so just that understanding that pain is an emotional reaction to what you're feeling. So the emotional reaction to it makes it feel bad, whereas really it's just a sensation. And if you were not to emotionally react to it, then it wouldn't be a sensation that you interpret as pain and interpret as bad. And so you can distance yourself using these techniques. So thank you, and I'll see you next week. Bye.